from the tiny little studio on this tiny little Greek island. Um, First of all, I want to thank you for your beautiful comments from all of you out there who supported me yesterday, sent me messages, emails, and commented. Having my bad day yesterday. It had been a couple of bad days, actually. And I wanted to say that, it's always such a lesson to just reach out and be honest. Kelly, you were talking about you enjoy coming here because this is not a place where everything is set up and staged. And you said the word authenticity, which was for me a very beautiful. It was just lovely to read, and that's very helpful for me to know that in some way the things that I'm doing here, who I am, what I'm talking about, what I have learned, and what I share with you is in some way authentic or authentically real to you. So thank you for that. And Corby, my dear Corby, thank you, Corby, so much for, first of all, your spending time with me, sharing your time with me here, and just loved your email yesterday. It was very, very helpful and just perfect timing. And I'm just really grateful. Linda Fernandez, good enough. Yes. A reminder that things don't need to be perfect, just good enough. And, I don't know. I loved it. I loved it. And it's always kind of frightening to come out and just, not be exciting and funny, or I don't know, whatever. If I'm not talking about painting and I'm talking about my own personal situation, it's really quite nice to have the support from you guys. So I really thank you. Just thank you again and again and again. So yesterday, I cleaned. I just cleaned. I cleaned and cleaned, and was the way out for me yesterday. Having a bad day cleaning my outer area always does a good thing for me. Just putting things back in place and putting objects back in place, keeping it somehow puts things back in place in my own tiny little studio in here in my inner self. So I just cleaned yesterday, and went out for a nice, beautiful walk with Simba. I'm taking care of my mom's dog. She has a Pomeranian, and she is traveling for about a month and a half. So I get to have Simba, who is an older dog. He's 13, 14, somewhere around there now. And he's took him out for a little walk, didn't push him too hard. And that was also really lovely, always. Getting out into the sun is always a beautiful thing. We went down to the beach, did a little bit of very, very slow running so that he could keep up with me without wearing him down too much. So, that's just kind of my day today is going to be focused here. I'm going to work a little bit on this painting again. I'm not going to do too much because I really do want to do a larger one. So I just want to pull some things together, getting some of the light effects working better in this painting, and pull it forward probably into a larger canvas. And I have my little backpack with my gouache paints, and I'm thinking it's such a beautiful day today. I think I'm going to go outside as well. Excuse me. So I think that's pretty much what's on my mind today. Just getting some things, getting some painting in, maybe just spending some more time outside. I did go down this morning again for a quick little run down to the beach, and I did go swimming early morning, and that was also another good thing that that I need to I need to do better at, being more active and being outside more. And as the summer is kicking in, and I am losing my winter routine, which I really love. And so I've been struggling with the change of spring and summer coming in and how things are just different. I need to find my balance in that. So I got up this morning, for example, and went out for a quick walk, a light run down to the beach to go swimming, and just doing that. And I'm barefoot. I'm doing all of this barefoot because I want to have connection to the earth. And I really do love it as long as we have the dirt road that's going to the beach. And there's something to be said about that whole grounding thing and being out barefoot in the morning sun before you have a tea or coffee or anything like that. Just get up and go kind of thing. I just kind of alters the the pathway. Rather than going this way, you're just a little bit more this way. I think just from that, at least for me. So I don't know. There's like just I'm putting back together a pathway, getting it reordered, reestablished. It always seems like yesterday was a bad day, and you're just like underneath and just can't quite find your way out. And then maybe it's that whole point of coming out and expressing it and being honest about it, that you begin to find the pieces and the way back to where you need to be. So again, today I'm not talking about anything real specific, I guess, or I'm obviously not talking about any kind of painting in my studio, but when you are not fully in this upper area, in the light and shining and, funny and doing all these things, I guess it just helps me to be open about it, because by opening up today, I am putting things very quickly back into place, into into what works. My little tiny studio is coming back alive and filling up. And the practice is to open up and talk, communicate through all of it, right? And so I'm very, very grateful for all of you who reached out to me yesterday, and very, very grateful. And it just refuels everything that I am doing here in this tiny little studio on this tiny little Greek island, and sharing it with you and connecting. I just love it. So with that, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Be inspired, be creative, be you.